visa officer have a lot of people waiting on the queue to be interviewed. So they don't want to waste much time on you. So now you have less than 5 minutes to decide your fate. You have less than 5 minutes to answer the questions. And you have less than 5 minutes to decide maybe you're going to get approved or you're going to get denied. Today I'm going to tell you how to answer this question correctly. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Juba. I'm here once again to give you information on how to get your US B1, B2 visa approved. If you have been going for visa interview maybe once, twice, 3 times, and you always get refusal, today I bring you the good news, and I'm here to tell you that after the end of this video and you put all this into practice, you will get your visa approved. I am not a visa officer, I'm not an immigration officer as well, and I'm not an immigration lawyer. So whatever information I'm sharing with you is based on my personal research and my own personal experience. So the video is just to guide you. However, you have your own time to do your own research before you proceed for your interview. What is B1, B2 visa? B1, B2 visa is the tourism visa that enables you to travel to US for tourism purpose, medicals, or a visit, family visit, or for conference. So this visa is a non-immigrant visa, which means you are not going to US to work, or you're not going there to stay over. You're just going there to spend a little time. So that is the purpose of the B1, B2 visa. How do you get the B1, B2 visa? The first thing you need to do is to fill the DS-160 form. The DS-160 form is the visa application form which you have to fill online. So once you fill the form, you need to put all your informations in the DS-160 form. And what are the informations you put in the form? Your name, your date of birth. If you're married, you put your spouse information. You want to go with your kids, you put your kids' information, the places you want to visit in the US. So which means you have to make your plans before you fill the form. The states, the places you want to visit in the US, or provincial, maybe you're going for conference, the conference you're going to attend in the US, or it could be medicals, maybe the hospital name, you have to put them in the DS-160 form. And also the date you're traveling to the US, you have to put them in the form. So all of this information must be filled online on the DS-160 form. After the completion of the form, you submit the form online. So once you submit the DS-160 form, then proceed by booking your interview. And how do you book the interview? There are 2 ways. You can go to the bank, pay the visa application fee, and you come online and fill the visa appointment. Or you can as well go online, fill the visa appointment, and you can pay your visa fee online. After you've done this, you will be allocated a visa interview date. Now, that is the real deal. The first thing you did is filling the DS-160 form truthfully, which means all the informations which you have put on the DS-160 form are genuine, no lies. You have to be straightforward with your application. Then you proceed by planning to go for the interview. And what do? All your documents, your passport, the DS-160 form, your bank statement, all the things, the documents which you need, you have to put them together and proceed to the interview on the interview date. Now guys, the first thing is done, the DS-160 is submitted, then you book your interview, it is the interview date. The interview day is one of the dreadful days which people don't want to attend. And I can tell you, a lot of people have nightmare going for this visa interview. A lot of people go to mountains and pray, fast and pray, do a lot of things so that they can get visa approved. But I'm here to give you the good news that you don't have to do all of that. Yes, it's good to pray. Yeah, you pray about it, but you have to do your own work before you get your visa approved. Nothing comes sudden without hard work. You need to work. You need to work. And today, I'm here bringing the good news to you on how to get your visa approved. The first thing you need to do on the interview date is arrive at the embassy, the US embassy. You need to arrive earlier. All right. So once you arrive, when it's your turn, they're going to process you. And during the process, they will take your fingerprint, collect your passport and your DS-160 printout form, which you have printed out. So after the process, they're going to tell you to have a seat and wait for your interview. Now, guys, this is where the real deal comes in. Your DS-160 form is filled, submitted online, and now it's time for you to answer the basic questions which they're going to ask you. The visa interview does not take hours. It does not take 30 minutes. It's just between 1 minute to 5 minutes. Maximum I've ever seen is maybe 5 minutes, because the visa officer have a lot of people waiting on the queue to be interviewed. So they don't want to waste much time on you. So now you have less than 5 minutes to decide your fate. You have less than 5 minutes to answer the questions. And you have less than 5 minutes to decide maybe you're going to get approved or you're going to get denied. Today I'm going to tell you how to answer this question correctly. And now, what the visa officer wants from you is, once they ask you a question, say the answer directly. Do not talk too much and don't be too short in your answer. That may sound confusing, right? No, I will put you through. It's very simple. Now, this is scenario A. I am talking to my friend. He's asking me, "Oh, Juba, why are you traveling?" "Oh, I'm going to the US. "Okay, what do you want to do in the US? "Oh, I'm just going to visit." "Okay, how long do you want to go?" 10 days. "And where do you work, Juba?" "Oh, I work with ABC company." Then my friend may ask further, "Oh, okay, so how long do you want to stay in the US?" Just 5 days, just 5 days. So that is scenario A, talking to my friend, giving him a very short answer. Now I'm in front of the visa officer. I don't want to talk too much and I don't want to give short answers. The first questions which they will ask you, might ask you, is, why are you going to the US? Or what is the purpose of traveling today? Or what is the purpose of going to the US? What is your purpose? Why are you traveling to the US? Why are you visiting the US? They may bring the question that way. The same question, but in different ways. What is your purpose? Why are you visiting? Why do you want to visit the US today? So, how do you answer this question? It's very simple. Just simply say, "I am visiting the US for tourism purpose." Full stop. Or, if you want to continue, you can say, "I am visiting the US for tourism purpose as I have made plan to visit New York Center, Statue of Liberty, 911 Memorial, and I also want to do a city tour." This is more detailed. You don't talk too much, but you have used one question to answer 2 questions. You have helped the visa officer by giving them your plan, why you want to go and where you want to go. You just say, "I'm going to US for visit or for tourism purpose." Or, "I'm going to US for tourism purpose as I have made plan to visit New York City, Statue of Liberty, Times Square, and also I want to have some city bus tour in New York City." Then the visa officer may relax and be like, "Okay, yeah, that's fine. I think this person have plans. Now, at that moment, the visa officer may be on the system, typing the computer, but maintain your eye contact. Okay? Maintain eye contact. They may now proceed by asking you, what do you do? Or, where do you work? What do you do? Simply say, I work as a secretary at ABC company. See, don't just say, oh, I'm a teacher. No, I work as a teacher in ABC company. That is more detailed and short. Don't just say, I'm a teacher. Yeah, you're a teacher, yeah, okay. So, because the visa officer do not have much time, so you don't expect them to ask, okay, in which school? No, I'm a teacher in ABC school. Then they may proceed by asking you, have you ever traveled before? Do you ever have any travel history? Or where have you visited in the last 5 years? Or where have you visited in the last 2 years? If you have traveled before, just simply say, I have visited France, Germany, Spain, Qatar, Dubai, UAE. Just simply list where you have visited. Don't just say, yes, I have traveled before. No, they expect more from you. They expect you to tell them, where have you visited? Because they do not have much time. So if you give them a direct answer to every question they ask you, you are not doing yourself good. You might get refused. And then you keep asking, oh, but I answer what he asked me and still he refused. No, there are logic to the way you answer your questions. Okay, they may proceed by asking you, how much do you earn? They may say per annum or per month. It's okay. Just say the amount you earn as salary. Simply say, I earn $5,000 per month, or I earn 20,000 Qataria per month, or I earn 100,500 Ghana cedis per month, or I earn 3,000 pounds per month. It's okay. The visa officer understands the local currency, so they have no problem with that. If you tell them in your local currency what you earn, all right? Or, oh, I earn 200,000 Kenyan shillings per month. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Don't just say 2,000 riyal. How much do you earn? 2,000 riyal. No, that's too short. You need to make it more elaborated and very short. During your interview, the visa officer may repeat the same question 2 times or 3 times. Don't get upset, okay? Don't just say, oh, you've asked me before and I told you. No, you have to repeat the same answer, more detailed, but don't talk too much. Now, they may proceed by asking you, where do you want to visit in the US? You need to explain every places you want to visit. Oh, I am going to visit New York City. I want to visit the Statue of Liberty. I want to visit New York Times Square. I also want to visit the 911 Memorial, as well as also going for shopping. And I also want to have city bus tour in New York. You have explained in details where you want to visit in the US. Now, they may proceed by asking you, how long do you intend to stay in the US? Or how long are you going for? You just simply say, oh, I've made plans to stay for 10 days, or I've made plans to visit New York for 2 weeks. I've made plans to visit New York or to visit US for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Just say the days or the weeks which you've planned to visit the US. Meanwhile, don't fill in your form that you're going for 1 month and you're now telling them 10 days. No, you have a contradictory information there. So you have to say exactly what you filled in your DS-160 form. The visa officer at this moment can now decide. Maybe your visa may be granted or refused. It is at the discretion of the visa officer at this moment to approve your visa. But trust me, if you go with this simple information, and answer the question the same way you're supposed to answer it, trust me, you don't have any reason why your visa will be refused. The visa officer also may proceed by asking more questions. Maybe they are not satisfied with the answer you give. They may continue to ask you more questions maybe about your family. They may ask you, oh, you're applying a loan. Are you married? Yes, I'm married. Where's your wife? Oh, my wife is in so place working. Or what does your wife do? My wife works as a teacher at so and so school. That's it. Don't talk too much. My wife works as a teacher at ABC school. Or my wife works with the Ministry of Transportation as a secretary. They might ask you, why are you traveling alone? You're married. So why are you traveling alone? You may say, yeah, I'm traveling alone because my wife's vacation is not approved. You have to tell them the reason why you're traveling alone. Don't lie about it. Oh, I'm traveling alone this time around because my wife's vacation is not approved this moment, so maybe next time we will travel together. Just be truthful with your answer and you will get your visa approved. At this moment, the visa officer already decided that your visa is approved. Now, at that moment, the passport which you've given to the visa officer, they might drop it sideways and they tell you, congratulations, your visa is approved, and you blah, 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 blah. You go to so place to pick your passport. At that moment, your visa is approved. Then what do? You jump up, you celebrate. So guys, as I've promised you, I'm here to give you every bit of information on how to get your visa approved. Next week, I'm going to give you more detailed information. Why? Maybe you have been applying for this visa for so long, you've answered the correct questions, you've gone for the interview, you've been refused multiple times. Don't panic. Next week, stay tuned to this channel. By next week, I am going to tell you the reason why you're being refused. And once I tell you this reason, trust me, go back to that interview and you will be approved once again. All I just want from you right now is click the like button, subscribe to this channel so that you can get informed the moment I upload the video and the information on how to get your visa approved and what you need to do to avoid visa refusal. Okay guys, thank you very much for your time. See you same time next week. Bye.